It's about time we brought the X70 Plus to the channel. We've shown you the T1, the T2, the dashing. Now it's time for the X70. This is actually the perfect family SUV. And the reason I say perfect family SUV is because this has an allowance of extra 2 seats, making this car a 7-seater SUV. And it only goes for, guess the price, 4.7 million Kenya shillings. Let me show you what it has to offer for 4.7 million Kenya shillings. So let me tell you, for 4.7 million cash shillings, now you're getting a brand new car, like 0 mileage, and you're getting so much of a car. So much of a car in terms of technology, in terms of modernness, because I mean, if you look at the car just from the front, most people mistake this car for being electric, but it's actually petrol because of the grille design. You see the adaptive headlights, which are LED, by the way. You also get daytime running lights, which are unique. I've never seen like this type of daytime running lights, but you can see they're over here and over here. Now with the X70 Plus, they have a red theme going on everywhere. If you check, for example, here, this is red. Red. On the side here, it's red. This is a test drive model, so yours won't look like that, but red. Then at the back here, the rear diffuser, you can also see red. So maybe this is to show like this is the X70 Plus, to distinguish it from the normal X70. Now the red theme also goes into the interior. You can see here, it's red all through the dash, and also the stitching of the seats are red. Now, before I talk about the engine bay, these cars have a unique, neat trick on how to open it. So you don't open it once, you have to hold it like this, pull, then pull, so it releases. But it reveals what's powering this car. Now, upon the controversy in Akuja, this is a 1.5 liter turbocharged engine. Now, when anyone hears 1.5, they'll be like, how is a 1.5 pulling such a massive body? Well, bro, it's modern times. 1.5 turbocharged. Now, the turbo helps the 1.5 come alive. This car doesn't actually pull like a normal 1.5. It pulls more of like a 2 liter in its class, because actually it out even performs most of the 2 liters in its class. So for a 1.5 with 2 driving modes, that is sport and eco, it delivers power effectively, which is 154 horsepower and 290 newton meters of torque. Let me show you how this engine becomes so effective. So, airflow. This car gets air from here. This is the air box. So it comes through here, goes into the turbo. That's the turbo sitting right at the back. Goes through the turbo, then it is diverted directly into the intercooler, which is down here. This is a front mount intercooler, so it doesn't suffer heat soak. So this car, even during the day, it pulls really nicely. So from the front mount intercooler, and then goes into the manifold, into the engine, and you get your power. So a 1.5, but delivering power so smoothly, you even think it's a 2 liter. So if you come to the back seat, you can see up and a normal 5-seater. But now, because you're interested in the 7 seats, this is where you get the X70 Plus. Oh, you know, at 2026, it's electronic, of course. So these are the extra 2 seats. Sasa, this is for, you can pretty much, kama kuna marafiki wenye tuseme 5-6 unaweza toshea hapa. If they're big, sasa ndo mta rock paper scissors, na ataka mbele na ataka nyuma. Lakini if you have kids, they just sit at the back. Now let me show you. This so if you have the 2 seats up, this is the amount of boot space that you get. Ni kidogo, yes, but sasa if you pull them down, that you get more space, as you can see. So hapo mimi sijui hesabu ya formula ya kucalculate cabbages ni ngapi, lakini you can see the boot space is quite sufficient. And if you want even more room, you can fold down the seats at the back, then you get a full cabin where you can hata unaweza lala, bro, like X70 plus more people. Hiyo ndio tunataka muelewe, umesikia? Now, because of the extra 7 seats, you might be asking yourself, where's the spare wheel? What if I get a flat tire? Now, spare wheel ya hii gari iko chini. It's down here. So, iko hapo chini. So, seti gari ina spare wheel, because I mean, to meet road regulations, you have to have such things. So, for the boot space, this is as much as you get. You also get an outlet at here where you can charge your things. You can show them. Outlet over there. And you also get speakers at the back for watu wa nyuma. Amjaachwa, mko sorted. And when you want to close it, simple. At the back, for the rear styling. It's actually really nice and really modern because you can see it has a full bar of taillight, which actually lights up and looks really nice, especially if you're in traffic. When you brake, okay, when you brake, this whole bar lights up, but when you're just cruising and your lights are on, this bar light right now I don't think you can see it because it's bright outside, but adds a really nice feature. And also get this dual tip exhaust with this diffuser that make the rear look very aggressive. Now I won't lie to you, these are not real exhaust tips, they're just for, you know, accessorizing the back to look more aggressive. The real exhaust is actually at the bottom, but Nikama, that's the trend with most cars nowadays. Now the party doesn't stop from the outside. The party also continues in here. Now, if you enter this car, you'll realize the interior is similar to the dashing, but my preference slightly better. Let me show you how. Number one, for the driver, you can easily access the type of position you want to sit in. For example, you can just use like that. Instead of putting your hand down like on the dashing, you just, you know, and then with the ambient lighting, you can properly see even at night. Now you can also access your memory positions. There's memory 1, 2, 3. So depending on how many people actually drive this car, they can set their preference and preset it on the memory system. So you can set up to 3 positions that the car will remember, and you just enter, press this position, and the car will get into the position ready for you to drive. Now, this is a flat bottom steering wheel, multifunctional, of course. Multifunctional steering wheel. You get a digital dash. See, it's digital. So it's this digital dash now, because it's a 10.25-inch display. You get a cluster, digital cluster, where you get your revs and your speed, and then on the other side you get your, you can see this is where you can see your 360 view. Actually, in fact all of our Jetours come with 360 camera, so it's easier for you to park, because again, these are SUVs are big cars. You get into tight spaces and you can easily park. Now, aside from parking, if we go home, you get your infotainment system where you control most of the functions of the car. So ukikuja hapa, you have vehicle settings. Now in vehicle settings, you can see you can adjust how, you can also open the tailgate from here and adjust how far it opens. When you get up to rear view mirror, you can turn it off and on. So it says exterior rear view mirror folded automatically when locked, so you can turn it off and on. Then when you come to driving, this is where you get to select your power steering mode. Like right now it's on sport, it's a bit hard. When you put it on comfort, you can see it's light. Hata na kidole moja, you see, this is comfort. Now when I put it on sport, becomes harder. Now, also for the driving mode, it's on eco right now, which you can see here on the digital dash. But when you put it on sport, see, it's on sport. Now, you can drive it on sport, you can just flow it and all that. But to make sport even more engaging, you also have an option to go into drive, just engage the electronic handbrake, then slap it to the left, and you get your manual mode. So here you can see it's M1. So if I was to finya a bit, then shift M2, you see, then downshift. So you can control your 6 gears. This is a 6-speed dual clutch transmission using either manual mode, or you just let the car shift up for you. But the paddle shifters, personally, is a good feel and makes you, the dual clutch even shift better. Now, aside from the driving mode, you also get other assists. So of course, there's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I mean, come on, and it's wireless 2026, all that in all Jetour models. When it comes to system settings, you get your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, sound. You can adjust how the speakers sound. When you come to display, you can, if you want the digital dash or the analog one. And also, since this is a test drive model, there's an option also for the customer model that you can pick the type of ambient lighting you want, whether it changes with music or you specified color. You can pick it from there. And again, nowadays cars don't have, you get an electronic manual, so you can just press the user manual here and see whatever you want to learn about the car. And now another thing is, when you're driving and you receive calls with this car has 4 microphones that assist the car in terms of when you're driving and you're calling someone and you're inside the car, you don't have to focus on the phone here. You just talk, and whoever is listening or whoever you're talking to can hear you perfectly because of 4 microphones. Now, to the microphones part, the microphones also assist in waking up the Jetour AI system that's in this car. For example, hello Jetour. Hello Jetour. Please continue. Close my window. All right. You can see it only closed mine, it didn't close the other one. But That's the beauty of having microphones that are on each seat, so it recognizes where the voice is coming from and then activates. Hello, Jetour.
Here.
Open my window.
Okay.
Pretty niche feature if you ask me. Now, another thing that's beautiful with the X70, you can see the speaker design for the tweeters is actually nice, which gives it a premium feel for the interior. Now, another thing I'll also talk about is the touchpad here, where you can touch to turn on and turn off AC, which is actually really nice. Now, for the center console, you get extra USB charging ports over here, and you also get an outlet which you can use to also charge other things. You get a wireless touchpad, no, a wireless charging pod, which are, if you've noticed by now, in all Jetour models, where you can just place your phone, drive, don't think about it, and your phone is charging. This is where you place your key, which also charges the key. Then over here you get a cooler box, which works if you turn the AC on, cools your drinks, whatever you want to be cooled in here, you can just put it over here. So for the front, the front cabin is sorted, and also you get access over here for, number one, you get 2 reading lights, which are evidently seen brighter at night, and you get access to your sunroof, which is a panoramic sunroof, opens from here all the way to the back. Now let's go to the back seats and see how wanasemanga the gossip unasemanga the gossip nini bro?
The Gossip Pro.
Cameraman yako shy. The Gossip Pro wana feeling aje wakika nyuma ya X70 Plus. Let's go to the back. Now, for the Gossip Pro up at the back, number one, it's very comfortable. I'm a huge adult and I got nice leg room, good headroom. And another thing, these seats at the back, they also recline. So you can put it to your desired level and just chill and relax. You get USB charging ports over here, so you can just charge your phone on the go while you're listening to music, chatting with your friends or family. You also get some extra space over here and an extra space over here. You also get AC vents that make the back also pleasant and, you know, a nice environment. Now, this is where also the panoramic sunroof comes in play. The people at the back can also enjoy a very nice, well-lit interior and also have a nice time. Now, you'll also notice there are also reading lights over here, which are very bright, and also microphones that help assist even the people at the back to give the Jetour AI commands and be able to execute it. So, if you ask me, the X70 Plus is actually a nice SUV for you to consider for only 4.7 million Kenya shillings, because it's brand new, it's perfect and ready for you. Now let's go and see how this car drives. Welcome to the drive of the pleasant X70 Plus, yeah? Unaona nimerelax tu, mko na moja on the side. I'm a good driver by the way. So, so right now we're on eco mode, automatic for the gearbox. So the car is shifting itself. Huh? So average peak. Mind you, these are 1.5. Huh? If only you could feel the G-force, ni vile kamera ionyeshangi. So it's rather very comfortable. And the brakes are really sharp. Yeah, utaskia. Most of the people who have come for a test drive at the showroom are like, hey, the brakes, you know, you'd even think maybe it's a hybrid, because hybrids have those like immediate biting brakes. But this car just has sharp brakes, and they're not just sharp for the touch, they're sharp all through. Like if you just do like a pull, then stop, it stops immediately. They have really, really nice brakes, which I love about this car. That's one of the neat features I like about this car. Now, me personally, I'm a person who loves sporty driving, so having like the assurance that the car will stop is really nice. Now for the braking, you have to really get used to it, because hey, unaweza shika hivi brakes, mwenye kwa nyuma tu, pop, and you hit. So as I'm driving, I have a nice infotainment system where I can see my speed, revs, all that. And now the neat feature also is, you can see I have, maybe we'll show them on your side for the side mirror. You can see those sensors. They can show you when a car is near you, like from the back. So, and also in the infotainment system, like on the digital dash, come and show them. You can see the yellow, it shows like there's a car near. Let this car, there's a car coming. You see, it alerts you there's a car coming closer to you. So then the car disappears. So same thing for the other side. So if you're in traffic, you can tell how close a car is actually to you. And it's, personally, I feel like it's a really nice feature. Now, if right now we're on a slightly busier road, but if you wanted to engage cruise control, you actually can. You set it from here, so you can increase and decrease at the speed that you want, and the car will drive you. This is actually pretty nice. Now let's see if you can get some stretch, and then I'll show you how to engage sport mode and how to use the paddle shifters while driving. Big SUV like in handling. Let's test the handling here. So this is like a sharp bend. Let's test the body roll. Of course, it's an SUV. Itakuwa na body roll, but it's not really that bad. See, we're on a highway now, sindio? We're on a highway. We'll engage sport. This is sport without manual mode. The car picks up better. Now, if you want to really enjoy sport, because yes, it's a dual clutch, but it's not like the Golf type of, like the DQ200 or the DQ50, DQ300, whatever, the Golf gearboxes. So if you want to enjoy it better, so you flip it to manual side, then you can see it's written M5. Right now I'm in gear 5. If I go to 6, that's like a cruising gear. So you're doing it at gear 6 and the revs are 1.7. So that's actually really nice if you want to maximize on fuel economy. But if you want to like do pulls or accelerate faster, just like downshift. Now I'm in 5, you can see 5, downshift. Now I'm in 4, the revs go up, then flow it. You can downshift again. Then when you're slowing down, again, you need to know the discipline on how to use paddle shifters. So for paddle shifters, when you're slowing down, you downshift. Right now I'm in 6, so we're cruising. We're waiting for traffic to clear up a bit. But so far with the sunroof, comfortable drive. Hewa ni safi. Ukitaka unaweza washa AC right here. Yani everything is right here for the driver. Ukisikia kichwa, naumwa na mgongo sana, you just adjust from here. Easy for you, huh? So you can see the response on manual mode while using paddle shifter is actually really nice. Right now I'm in let me show you the boost efficiency range for this car. Right now you see I'm on 3000. When you put your foot on the pedal, you're already on boost. Now if we got out of its efficiency range, right now I'm in gear 6, like I'm flooring it, the car is not going anywhere. That's why you need to downshift. Like so, 0.5, 4. Now we're in the efficiency range. Shift. We're slowing down, downshift, switch lanes. So it's actually a really nice car. Personally, if you ask me, this is to prove to you what 1.5 and an SUV, gari ya kimbi. That's to prove you wrong, man. Kama uamini still, because there's some people who are like, you have to see it to believe it. You're welcome to our showroom at ICD Road. Actually, I'm heading there right now. Come do a test drive. Feel yourself the power of the X70 Plus with its 1.5 liter turbocharged engine.